Hey everyone, today I'm going to do a video on where to take advice from. This is something that most people would not really go over, so I decided just to go over it. Because I have a few things that I think you should know about advice taking before you actually do it. Because you should not be mindless about taking advice, especially from who, what, where. It all depends. So the first thing about advice taking is if you're going to take someone's advice, you need to make sure that you first take your advice first, okay? Take your advice first, forget about the other person. Think about you and what you need. Think about your advice that you can give yourself before you do anything else. But if you really do need that advice, because everyone's been there, then be cautious, but here are the things that you should do or should know to make sure that you can actually take their advice seriously and actually follow through with it. Is that you need to make sure that they're also taking advice from themselves. That's why I had the other one first, is because if you don't take advice from yourself at times that you really need, then you can't do anything. You're just stuck, and you're out playing out old patterns all again and all that crap, and no one likes that. So, because if this person has not fully helped themselves in some way in life where they can benefit you, then you shouldn't even be asking for their help, because they're not going to know, because they're just as clueless as you. So, stay away from that. And you got to make sure that this person has your will at heart, that they actually want the best for you, and they're not cluttered by some sort of mind illusion or something, so you can actually get what you want, which is some help. So you have to be very careful about who you pick, and you can normally tell who is worthy of the advice and who is not. And it depends from each person. Some people are really good with work or financial or emotional or mental. It all comes down to the person. Every single person, there's advice that you can take and advice that you shouldn't take from them, is because try to play off their strengths and what they're really good at. So then that's the advice you should use, not their weaknesses. Don't pry off their weaknesses, because you'll just be stuck in delusion. So that's for advice taking. You should really be cautious. And that's all I can really think of. Just be careful with advice taking, because it can be very dangerous in a sense where it just leads you in the wrong direction, and it just takes more time to get something done or get yourself help. Get yourself a firm ground on things. But yeah, that's all I really got for this video. I hope you found it useful. I just really wanted to get this thing out there, because it's just so many people just take advice rather than checking it, making sure it's advice that you should follow through with, because yeah, you just get stuck in a loop or trap. So that's all I really got for this video. I see you in the next one. I like being outside doing this. I like the backdrop and the plants. It's a good touch. But hopefully I will see you in the next video. But you've got to be very careful about who you let give you advice, because there's many people who give you advice, but they won't give themselves any.